Hello people, Soul Station Tarot here. So, today we are doing the reading for the 7-7 portal, as they call it. And since it's Tuesday, Mars's Day, the question which we will be exploring in this reading will be, what kind of action are you advised to take? So, without further ado, let me introduce you to the piles. Okay, so this is it, and for the first time today, I am doing this with the crystals. And I got the piles, the decks, and the crystals separately. Ask them which one. I always ask, who's the pile 1, pile 2, pile 3? And when I got the crystals, I asked which one goes for the pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And after I put them together, I've saw the synchronicities in all of them. I'm not exactly sure about this because I got it as a gift with my Moldavite. It should be green jasper. We got him with the Celtic green nature deck. We got the spotted or dotted obsidian, which the crow tarot, which usually brings something from the deep subconscious or past ancestors, or whatever is like in the black, obscure. And with the light seer tarot, I need to show you this. This is her. We got the amethyst, which goes perfectly with the third eye chakra and with the intuition. So, those are our piles for today. Pick yours and let's begin. Okay, pile number 1. So, your crystal and your deck, this should be the green jasper. As I told you in the introduction, I'm not exactly sure because I got it as a gift. I checked, should be the green jasper. Corresponds very well with the naturey Celtic one. So, let's begin. Today we are asking, what kind of action should our pile number 1 take for their highest good, of course? Okay, so last night I was reading about the Japanese concept. I cannot remember the full name right now. It's a context about a bittersweet feeling in life, where you live with the knowing that all the beautiful things have an expiration date, and that nothing lasts forever, and that we should cherish all the beautiful moments. Give me a second. Sorry, I forgot about this, but it is a nice moment to remember. So, to cherish the moments and the beautiful things in our life, because nothing lasts forever. And here we have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords, which kind of talks about that story. A liminal space, a space in between, where we are both kind of have love and hurt in our heart, where we need to reconcile the two opposing energies. Maybe that we had something and then lost it, or thought that we have it, but we don't. But this talks about the need, the action to take that experience where you have the feeling of both being blessed and being cursed, to put it in your mind in a proper place, where, yes, it kind of was both good and bad, but it seems that is over now, and that you need to accept that it is over and start anew. Whether this is talking about work thing, relationship thing, friendship, family, it doesn't matter. You can apply it to everything, because there is a need to let past be in the past, not be present with us all the time, and to have a fresh beginning. I'm noticing it's not flowers, it's like kind of a berries in this greenery here. I cannot remember how is it called, but you know, when it's winter and when it's cold and you have those trees and bushes that have berries, like deep red ones, and when everything seems so bare and so cold, you have that greenery with that bloody red thing that reminds you that there is something still alive and burning, something that wants to get your attention. And it seems like you put away something for safekeeping, even from you. Some wish, some dream that you thought it was impossible to achieve, but that was just the sadness talking. It is not impossible. It's there. It's yours for the picking. And that is the thing. If you dare to unlock it, to give it a chance to be alive again. It is a thing that will get you to great blessings. Because this is like a bingo. It's like winning the lotto for you. But right now is hidden. I'm sorry, the cat is calling me to let him in. Give me just a moment, please. Okay, sorry, I'm here, the cat is here, and coincidentally, this happened in the previous reading. I had, I think, more than one interruption in pile 1. And I'm getting it now. Regarding this, it is possible that this was already, as I told you, you already had that dream, that wish in your heart, and it is possible that you've tried in the past to achieve it, but it's like one or a couple of times, every time something happened so that put this one in the shadow, put it aside. But you're advised to concentrate on it now. Get it back. Because with the Queen of Pentacles here, we have the info that you are resourceful and fertile enough to do this thing, to achieve, to get it. And it is something that means a great deal to you. And there is some fear involved in doing it. But believe me, it is nothing that you cannot overcome. So do not be afraid. Okay, let's move along. What else do we have for our pile number 1? Okay, so again, the green. We have the green dragon with the purple hair. Okay, so the actual action you need to take regarding that and how to do that. I don't care if it's gonna be in meditation or any other way how you will do it. But you find what's the thing. And because you love it so very much, you concentrate on that, on all the love that you have for it, all the love for yourself in it. And then you tell yourself, okay, I have this fear with that. I have this and this problem with that. You shed a light on the fears and the problems. You tell your brain that you understand, but that you are still going to do it. You come to an agreement with your brain to stop bullying you, to stop putting in the first rows the fears and the problems, and you put that wish and all the love that you have towards it in focus. The wish is important. The fears and the problems are not, because they are manageable. And maybe in this moment, you do not have all the solutions for all the fears and the problems. And that's not the point. That's not how it goes. You first start, and when you get to them, you work. Right now, you're conscious that you have a wish, a dream that you want to achieve, but that also you have the fears and the problems, and you don't disregard them totally, because then they're gonna make a mess in this road. You just do not let them control you and the whole situation and your ability to get that wish. You negotiate with your mind that it is still doable and that you still wish to try, and get to deal with different kinds of solutions for the problems and the fears when you get to them. So it's like one fear or one problem at a time, not all of them. Or maybe if you are able, when you negotiate with your mind, maybe you can, by shedding the light on all of them, do a great deal of that job in advance. But you need to explain to yourself that the dream means more than the fears. And by doing that, winner. I don't think it is, but it looks like this horse. Oh my God, the horse has a heart on his head in the same color with his hair. So your wish, riding the wish. Yes, riding the wish instead of fears. Nice. Oh my God, we get this, which is green, and it's like a heart shaped, and the whole time we're talking about your heart's wish. Damn. I love these things. Ta-ta-da-dum, ta-ta-da-dum, ta-ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, so you see how the emperor has a little flame on the top of the spear? You know how each element can have a destructive side or nurturing side. So the flame is not extinguished, but it's not a wildfire also. It's not burning everything down. It's there. It's keeping you warm enough. It's keeping the light on, keeping the spark, riding this wave, and protecting the wish. So like, take time in each day to think, feel your wish, to protect its existence and its right to be alive. And a while back, and especially when I saw the emperor, I thought about nature and working with the nature spirits. And then when I got the Two of Cups, it was like collaboration with the nature, the plants, the animals, everything around you. So basically you have everything needed for this, and you have a bunch of things surrounding you that will help you on this path. Because it seems there is, let's call it someone. I don't know if it's something inside of you or external, but something that really wishes you to succeed. And maybe, not for all, but for some of you, the point is that it's not that you have to do it alone, because nature cooperation, but maybe if we're talking about people, it's like you need to do this without other people involved, to do it for yourself, to know that you can find support in yourself. It's the thing. Give a man the fish, you'll feed him. Taught him how to fish, he's gonna be, how do you, oh my god, sorry, just forgot the simplest word ever. He's not gonna be hungry for the rest of his life. So all of this, while of course the wish is the main thing here for you, it is teaching you to rely on yourself and that you are enough. As we sat here you have all the fertility, the prosperity inside of you. And it's going to be like a badge of honor for yourself when you do it. Because you're going to show yourself that, yes, you are capable enough. And that you can, I wanted to say defeat, but not to defeat, work with everything and around everything and in every kind of situation, even with yourself. Because I think that working with a part of ourselves that is different, it's more difficult than working with other people sometimes. Because we can have a bunch of different opinions about ourselves. We can be our greatest defeaters. The saying no person, the you cannot do it voices, the I'm afraid or I cannot, and all of those stuff. So it takes a strong person to make her or himself change that much something inside of you. I don't think we could get better cards. I think this 4 will be the last one, but I mean, just look at them. That's the cat scratching. So the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and Chariot. Chariot, the number 7 for today. With both the conscious and the subconscious part, the fears and the fire, the things that are light and that are heavy, just marching there and taking what is yours. Okay, so the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Doing something creatively, doing something in a group, doing it in harmony. You know, those perfect summer days where everything is just divine. You're outside, the wind is blowing, the grass is moving. You hear the birds, you look at the colorful flowers. The water is there. Everything is so good to your nervous system. It's just peaceful, satisfying. One of those moments we talked about at the beginning. They are fleeting, but man, they are so good while they last. And as we said here, again, we have the signs and the animals highly supported from the nature. This one, there are a bunch of runes, but I saw the Sevilla, the sun, the vitality on the nose of this dog. It's like when you do this first part here and hold that wish in your heart, in your vision, and feed it every single day, little by little, the whole nature is going to start collecting that energy, collecting, and one day it's just gonna, I wanted to say burst, and then I saw this light here. It's going to get ignited and just keep you moving. It's going to start feeding your heart and your soul and everything. And I look at this and I saw the greenery with the berries. And now we have that part. And I talked here about that part, like when everything else is in nature is seemingly not alive, but that is. But now in the bottom part of the picture, we have alive nature in spring and summer where the sun is shining, the grass is as green as it gets, everything is blooming. So like with the 10 of Cups, of course, when you get to that part of the journey, it's going to be like an endless summer. Yeah, like an endless summer. How very beautiful. Okay, now we have the added decks. First one. Let me see. I have just one. Okay. So we first have the dragon deck with the messages and affirmations. So, whoa! This one came flying. These ones. The first, we have the green dragon. They're green again. With the red flowers or the red berries. It says, Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection, aligned with your fifth dimensional blueprint. So, the first one is talking about your wish and your ability. If you did not have the ability, you would not have the wish. It can be done. It will be done. It is done. Finito. The second one, Dark Blue Galactic Dragon, helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignites the code of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. So we have the blueprint 2 times, and today is the Sirius portal with the whole story about the spiritual sun. And the green and the blue are the first 2 colors that we saw. So maybe you're getting some very important activation today. Yeah, start doing this today. Why not? There's no better time than now. Start to meditate so you can be sure what the wish is if you're not. But do that first step. And the third card, Taurus Red, Black, and Gold Dragon, protects you in time of change, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. So, of course, all of this is going to be a great change for you. Here, we got the confirmation that you will be protected while doing all of this. And as we said here, protection and collaboration with the nature. And here, we talked about relaxing, being in that peaceful moment where everything is okay. The endless summer. So, as it says, relax, you're safe. The fears and the problems will be sorted out. Can we get something for our pile number 1? Okay, so Taurus, right now is not the season. Doesn't matter, that's not the point. The Taurus is connected with the Pentacles, with the color green, with the abundance. So, and being headstrong about your wish. It says, their Taurians are known for stability and find comfort in consistency. During this full moon, don't make any dramatic changes to your lifestyle. So, if that is what you needed, all of this road, the action that you need to take, it does not have to be dramatic on the first day. You can ease yourself in the process, give yourself stability by doing one thing at a time each day. As I said, start building the wish in your heart, the maintaining focus on it, collecting that good, green, abundant energy. Take it step by step. And then we have the Aries. Yes, we do. One is present. Aries are known for being hot-headed, confident, and impulsive. They like to get what they want, and they tend to do so. During this full moon, you may see positive professional results. You see, we have number 22 and then 21. It's like the clock is ticking and you're nearing. Oh, yeah, the 21 setting intention thingy. This thing that we talked, you can do it for 21 days to build it up and then to release it in any way that can apply to this. So, as they said here, they like to get what they want and then they tend to do so. Why? Because we focus on the thing, we sweep aside everything that does not serve us to get the thing, and we go and get it. But don't be hot-headed and impulsive all the time, like don't think. That's why you need the stability to have both of the energies. When you make your ground stable, then you can be impulsive and you will not get in trouble. And then we get, oh my God, we have a lot of them. So, new moon affirmation. I feel peaceful and relaxed knowing I am exactly where I am meant to be. Peaceful and relaxed. They confirmed everything 2 or 3 times for you. I trust that everything is always working out for my highest good. Of course. And then, the only one that's different from these, it says, your emotions are very fragile. And I wanted to put it between the 2 and 3 of cups. So, in all this transition period, of course, your emotions can be fragile and you need to take care of them. But the emotions and the thoughts are not the same. You should pay attention to both, more to the emotions, but it is okay and it is possible to be confident and impulsive and fragile at the same time. So do not think anything is wrong with you if you feel like that. What's in tarot? What is like the 2 and what is the 3? 2 is some sort of duality, like fragility and confidence. And is something that is kind of ready, but it did not yet, hasn't yet started. And the 3s are the first actual steps in material, in the matter. So again, it is normal that while we set somewhere at the beginning in the liminal phase in the between, while you're in between to feel not so sure, not so certain. But that does not mean quitting. That means this consistency. Stay consistent if you want to listen for 21 days as we talked, and then it's gonna go small steps, small, one at a time, and then the launch, because in those days you will prepare yourself, your heart, your mind, your nervous system, and everything for all of the things that are going to come. That's it for today, guys. Hope it serves you. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. And good luck. Bye, and see you next time. Hi, pile number 2. So, a moment ago, I remembered it's not spotted or dotted. It's snowflake obsidian. So, let's go. What kind of action is our pile number 2 advised to take? Take a chance to recognize the things could be yours. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so it looks like this is something that's going to happen really, really fast once you decide that you're gonna do it. It's going to be, oh, you know, when you do something, it doesn't matter if it's a hobby or a profession or, I don't know, drive a car or dance or, it doesn't matter. Any kind of activity that just lights you up from head to toes. It's like this stick is golden and it's going right through the middle of your body, and everything is lighted up and in alignment. So, there is some great passion in you, some great potential, and you are advised to unstuck yourself from a situation that you are in now by making a decision. I know it's easier said than done, but do you want to regret it for the rest of your life? That you did not do it? That you did not take the chance? It is obvious that it's doable. Something is Let me ask, what is exactly keeping them stuck? Okay, it seems that maybe you have something right now that you're worried that you're going to lose if you do this thing. But oh Jesus. Okay, so these two birds, this is Six of Cups, something to do with probably a childhood, some kind of nostalgia. And we have two birds here that are going through like a portal. And I don't know if you're worried if you're going to be left behind or that you do not want to leave anyone else behind. Maybe that's the decision about. Okay, so what's the advice? Okay, if this involves the example that I said, and it involves another people, you are advised to express yourself, to talk, to say, hey, I want to do this thing. I'm afraid that you're gonna leave me behind, or I'm gonna leave you behind, or that one thing excludes the other. But I think that you have the capability and the power to manifest the reality where you can have everything that you want if you put your will to it. You just need to imagine it and then act on it. Okay. Anything else added for this problem and the decision they need to make? Okay. For some of you, it may be that you need to accept the fact that where are you right now? It's like a barren land. And that it's too non-fertile and cold for you to survive there. You need more oxygen. I don't know how to translate that. You need more things that are going to nurture and nourish you. Like the difference between living on Iceland and somewhere in the tropicals, when we talk about, I mean, it's beautiful on Iceland too. I've never been. I look at the pictures and the videos. It is all beautiful, but do you know, like, no, not too many trees. Not too many plants, flowers, animals, even insects. It's like lacking in that department. So it's time to move on. I'm gonna leave this here. So, getting back to the first road and main thing. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. It's like you've already... Seven. Okay. You already collected where you are. You've collected the things that were possible for you to collect. But it's like, although you have some kind of a treasure, the other things, it looks like, you see, again, the barren tree without the leaves. And here it's like a fire or lava or something. And the greenery is there and you're looking, but it's like, again, thinking maybe that you cannot hold this, but you can. I don't think that you will lose all of it. Give me some more info about this, please. Okay. You need to assess this whole situation of yours because it is weighing heavy on you. And you need to put a stop to it. Again, we have the swords. How to put a stop? Make a decision. I mean, 10 is the completion of the cycle. It can be a painful ending if you are going to lose some of the pentacles, some of the treasure. But if you know how it is when the plant is still alive, but you don't see any greenery or anything above the ground, it is still alive somewhere like down there, but sometimes sorry, I'm thinking that I missed the point. Like what exactly what I intended to say. Damn. You need to make sure if you are bullying yourself into staying and taking care of something that no longer gives any fruit, or if it's not giving it that much now because it's in some sort of a gestation period. So there is a difference. But definitely something here is done with your way of living, thinking. Okay. We got the Chariot as the last card in pile number 1, just so you know. So, the Three of Wands. With this talk here, the Three of Wands fits perfectly. And, sorry, again, I was reminded, until now, I was reminded of pile number 1 3 times. When I saw this card in the number 7 and the Chariot here, and then right now, because of the 3 steps regarding a wish, it has difference and has some similarities. But this one is talking about a journey that you will start here and that you are advised to start here. And you will see very quickly how is it going to move, and it is moving you into direction of your North Star and your North Node. It's like taking a decision to follow your North Star. Okay. I want to add something here because I think it's very important. I said to make a distinction if the environment is, and the things, however it applies to your situation, people. If it's in the gestation period, if it's cooking and will give some fruit of labors, or if it will not. So, can we get some sort of a sign? How are they going to recognize and figure out which option is it? Okay. First of all, my mind was like 7, 7, 7. If you know the episodes from Friends, you will know. So right away, my mind went to satisfaction. You will know that it's option B, option A. Why did I say B? We'll see. Option 1, if you have some satisfaction from it. But again, make a distinction between satisfaction for your heart and satisfaction for your traumas and attachments. So, how are they going to know the difference between the first and the second? Now, oh, was this enough? I'm not getting any cards, so I'm thinking if the previous explanation was enough. Yeah, why not? It's a great distinction. Okay, right now, then we are adding the cards from 2 decks. The Oracle decks to, oh Jesus, I cannot believe this. So this was the first dragon card in pile number 1. They got 3, but this was the first. I don't know exactly how they are connected, but no. Sorry, I got disoriented because of this. Anything added here for pile number? Song, Bring Me a Higher Love. Thank you for bearing with the shuffling. I know there is at least one more, so I refuse to let them down. Oh, okay. So we're gonna do this, this, and this. Okay. We're gonna shuffle them. Okay, okay, okay. So, I release what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. I release the old and heavy and embrace the new and fresh. Tough times are ending. Okay, I forgot this one, and oh Jesus, so you needed to hear this one first. Okay, chills. Get me that one more, please. I know you are there. Okay, thank you. So, Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Healing from the past pains. Okay. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Then again, I released what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. I release the old and heavy and embrace the new and fresh. Tough times are ending. And then it says, expand your creative energies. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, and then we get expand your creative energies. Can we get more to the point than this? Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm, and communicate your passion. Okay, at one point here we did talk about communication and expressing yourself, right? Okay, I am letting it. Hope you got your message and that you're gonna do this. So, use your passion, use your throat chakra, use your everything because you have everything at your disposal and go get it. That's it. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Let's start this. So, I was not sure where to put this because it's rolling all of the time. I put it here. You cannot see it good. I put it here. I wasn't sure. Maybe we'll get that uncertainty and switching things in the reading. It's how it usually goes. So, I am very eager to start this pile. Let's see. What action are you encouraged to take? I just felt the pressure on the left side of my face, in the left eye particularly. I just love her so much. She seems so satisfied and relaxed. I read like a short poem a while ago, so I cannot remember the whole thing, but it starts with I've never met a relaxed woman. The poem is about wanting to be one of those. She's so nice and comfy and abundant and fertile and connected. She's like everything. She knows what she wants. She knows how to nurture it. She knows how to take the seed, plant it, and nurture it until it blooms as much as it can. Very resourceful. So, what's the deal and how is this the first card that we are getting? And then the sun. I mean, okay, with this whole deck and the amethyst and this here on her forehead and the sun lighting on her forehead. Okay, we have in all piles today, it is the 7-7, but we have a talk of some kind of activation and the Sovillo again, the rune. So, I do not usually like to connect the piles in any way, but in the second pile I needed to talk about the first one because of all the synchronicities, and now I need to tell you about it because there was one card in pile number 1 that had, I think, every rune of it on it, but the one that got my attention was the Sovillo one. The sun, the strength, the vitality. Like, you can do it, baby. Nah. Really? Turn around. It's like turn around and start a journey. Okay, you like your stability and security, but you need to go on an adventure? You need to follow your path, clear your path, listen to your intuition. Okay. The message differs in a core. I don't know how to explain it from the first 2 piles. So I got a little, the spirals, 13. Okay. First thing, or it's not the first, but it's for some of you, it seems like you are a very practical person, and that's awesome. That's cool, but you need the other part also. You need the woo-woo, the adventurous, the flipping everything around, spontaneity, impulsiveness part. Yeah, I kind of wanted to put it like this. Relax, live a little, chase your dreams, the other dreams, your passions. Okay, clear this out a little bit for me, please. Five, the number of change, a different path, like go out and explore. Yeah, like the Hierophant is something traditional, practical, normal. You are advised to go the other way a little bit, to try the things that are opposite from you right now, so you can broaden your horizons in any way, in every way. Like, for example, you're an atheist. Try studying different religions and practices. You don't have to believe or become a part of some practice or religion, but go explore, see what there is. Like, mix it up a little bit. Don't be so stiff. Of course, with all of this, we get the temperance, the balance between two opposing things. And this dude looks like the devil, but he has the wings of an angel. So, as we said previously, you need both of the energies. The queen. We started with the queen and we got the king. Okay, for some of you, if you are interested and in the part of looking for a partner, this will be the way to find it. That's if you're in that phase and if it's something external, but it can also be internal. Okay. Again, the balance. Oh my gosh, again, I have the need to shuffle, to rearrange things. I wanted to put it like this and to see how it looks like and what feelings and messages I'm getting. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it like this to see. And then I'm gonna put it like this to see. And then I'm like, okay, this was the second, this was the third, that was the fourth, this was the fifth. Try out things. Why not? I get it. Usually I would think, oh, what are people gonna think with all my shuffling? Are they gonna think that I don't know where to put the cards? Or something like that. Jesus, who cares? I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm feeling, and I know that all of this has some point. And that's the whole point. You will find something on this road. On the opposite side, you will find something that is very, very meaningful to you. You probably don't, at this point, don't know that you want that thing. You don't know that it exists, that it can be a part of life, that it's needed, or whatever. It's maybe not usually the thing that you would think about, or you would think like, okay, I am this and this in life, and with my image, that thing does not work. It gives a different image. So you're not one thing. You don't have to be one thing. If it's like your profession does not defy you. Because with this, it's like the trip around the world to see all of the different wonders, the seven wonders of the world. That is when you will get the full picture, and your thinking is going to change, that you will want more from that, but you will come back to the things that you have now, and you will like learn how to have that oppositions in your life. Whoa. Everything will fit perfectly. The things that you now don't have a slightest idea if they exist or how would you incorporate them in your life, it will just fit perfectly. Yeah, you just need to release yourself from that image prison that you are in, and to see that you can be much more. You don't need to hide away parts of yourself. You don't need permissions from others. Do you think it's a bad thing if you change a little bit, you add something to yourself, you get rich in spirit and in thinking, and that then somebody like cannot pinpoint you and put you in a box? That's not a bad thing. Seven. It's like you think that you will need to defend yourself and how you changed, but the only person that you need to give the the receipts to is yourself. Do not put obstacles around you that do not need to be there. You can do something that the society, most of the society would say that it does not fit your part, but you are not here to play a part. You are here to be yourself, and right now it's like you are gatekeeping half of yourself. So we need the other half. You need the other half. The the universe needs it. So stop hiding. Be loud. Cancer, it's Cancer season. It's now. I told you on the beginning, I was so eager to do this, so it's now. Now is the time. Cancers are known for enjoying spending personal time with their friends and family. During this full moon, catch up with those who are important. Okay, this fits with the Cancer. So, just to clarify this further, if you did not separate from your family in years, it's time to do it. Like, not, but to give yourself a couple of days and see other important people in your life. And if you have important people in your life that you did not get in contact with for a long time, again, it's time to do that. Who do you love? And what are you afraid of? Heard it? Needed to say it? Okay. I got I don't know the exact word, it's not nervous, but heaviness, some kind of heaviness right now. I wanted one more card. I think there are maybe even two, but it's like not going right away, and my shoulders started to hurt. Okay, what's that about? Don't let jealousy cloud your judgment. Okay, since this involves people, maybe you have some problems with what you have, they don't, and vice versa. But that's the guiding light. Then you know what you want. So, people, what happened? Right as I was talking about the heaviness, and I was starting to feel weight on my shoulders, something beeped, and I saw that my battery is gone. And again, one more thing that fits perfectly with the reading. I took previously, I would be like, okay, what is this? Why is this happening? I cannot do this perfectly. What am I supposed to do now? And I would be like in some position of lack, not abundance, first of all. Second of all, I would not get the point. And the point was that I took 10-minute break and I dealt with the phone. I dealt with myself, went to the bathroom, took something to eat, made myself coffee. The things I would normally not do in 10 minutes. I replenished everything. So, if you are feeling the heaviness right now, or when you start doing this, keep in mind, first thing, to nurture yourself, replenish yourself. Because nobody made everything by just working their asses off and not replenishing themselves. The balance is needed. Second thing, it's not a bad thing, it's a great thing to stop and smell the roses, literally and figuratively. To take a pause, to rest, as we said through the whole reading. If you've done just one thing until now, incorporate the other. That is the way. And we got this card from the Dragon deck, which says, Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus. And I noticed, I think I said it out loud here, about some of your passions that need to be ignited again. Opens you to the knowledge for the new age, carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. So, maybe, in some way, it is your mission to show the people that this path is possible, that is all right, that you do not need to have some specific image to uphold, that you can be two things at once, opposing things. You cannot get it instantly. You have to work for it. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes pauses. But it is doable. It's one step at a time, building to something great. I think we have one more from this. So, can you show up, please? It's like you're there right now and saying, why is this taking so long? The shuffling and the whole reading. Just make it smaller, make it concise. Like, this could have been in the short. Why are you wasting my time? Dedication, bro. It's not a waste of time to dedicate your time to something that is important to replenish your soul. It's highly needed. So have patience and it will appear. And this one just slipped. Green Gold Dragon from Sirius. Nice! We got the Arcturians and the Sirius right now with the gold again. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Of course, we talked here about how practical you are. And you bring that practical universal knowledge. Okay, I got it as practical to your spiritual journey. So you have both things. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. So here I gave an example. If you're an atheist, to read, investigate a little bit about religions and different paths, cultures, and everything. Here, I'm not sure how I put it in words, but I saw the sacred geometry, and here is the sacred knowledge, but it all fits. It's like being, I don't know what's the title exactly, but some kind of a scientist, like hardcore physical thingy scientists, and then getting into spirituality, so you investigate everything from every side and every perspective. See how the practical and spiritual world align and coexist together. Do a mashup. Two different things. How can someone from Earth reach the stars? And someone from the stars reach the Earth? Don't know. You will teach us. Okay. Sorry for not seeing the bottom row at the beginning. I saw when I looked where this stopped. I pushed it a little bit, so it's better. Hope you could have seen everything. So, go to work, but not this kind of work, but this kind of work. That's it for today. Thank you very much for being here. See you next time. Bye.